Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Leo, now on to your January 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Leo, is the Page of Cups, and this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign. That's a water sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. I feel this is somebody that you're connected to, or it could be you if it's your rising sign, moon sign, or cusp sign, that has a lot going on with them emotionally. Lots going on with them internally and emotionally. They may feel up to the challenge in some tasks and in some ways in January and in the new year, and in other ways and in other areas, there may be certain things that they feel like they can't cope with and they can't handle. You may look at them like they're making a lot of mistakes, or you may feel like they're doing things in a backwards fashion from what they normally would do and how they would normally behave. You may also not approve of some of the things they're saying or doing. They may feel like you're too critical of them in January. This water sign person may feel like they need to heal themselves. This could be physically, emotionally, mentally. I don't know how. Well, I don't know what exact way, but they may feel like they need healing. Maybe they feel like they need energetic healing. You could have some complications that could arise in your communications and your dealings with this water sign person in January. And this water sign person may feel like they want peace and solace, but they may not really technically be able to get it, at least in January. You may feel like you're losing your patience with this water sign person. This card can also symbolize that Leos are going to have an abundance of ideas that are going to flow to them in January and maybe even this entire year. So this may be a really good idea month and year for you, where you're going to be extra creative, come up with brilliant plans and ideas, creative ideas. This water sign person may feel like they're going through some kind of trauma, or like a transformation, a trauma. They may be even like losing their grip on reality a little bit. So they could be really, feeling upset. High emotionalism and upsetment comes up with them. But I feel like they're looking for solutions and looking for ways out of problems. So I don't feel like they're not doing anything to try to rectify it. The next card in your reading is the Two of Pentacles, and this is a card that symbolizes weighing your options. This can also be seeking balance. There's emotions tied up in this situation. You could even be trying to choose between two things of value. Could be money, could be other things of value. There's things, my guides are saying there's things that you have to sort out of a money and financial nature in your life in January and maybe throughout the year. You may be really very focused on putting money aside or putting money away for savings. You may be very, conscientious about that. That could be saving for your retirement, saving for your future. It could also be, if you have any kids, it could even be like saving for your children's future. You could feel a little bothered by how certain people are treating you this month and what they're saying about you. If you're a public figure, this could be people in the public. But it could be family members or socially, could even be work related. But you may be upset about what people are saying to you or about you in January. You could have some people that are critical of you where they feel like you complicate things in your life or that you complicate things for other people that are connected to you. This could be one of the things people are saying. You could also be weighing the option of whether to conform or not to conform. Now, this could be to societal norms, right? That's changing at a rapid rate. It's not like the old days. It's not like the old days where there were societal norms and that people were expected to conform to. Over the centuries, this has always been the case. But now we live in a time where, what is the societal norms? There isn't any. But that could be something you're pondering, that what you perceive to be societal norms and you don't want, do I conform to societal norms or I do whatever the heck I feel like doing? And I feel like generally you usually went, I'm going to do whatever I feel like doing. But for some reason, this could be pressure from family, friends. It could be situational pressure. It could be your own consciousness, your own conscience pressuring you that you feel like, well, normally I would say I'm going to do whatever I want. But now I don't feel like I can do that. You may be feeling that way in January or at any month this year. You could feel that. You're having a lot of worry. And I feel like you may feel like people are always suspect of what you're saying or what you're doing. So you could feel like there are people that are judging you and being very critical of you and what you do and what you say and or your work or the things that you create. You may feel that. So that may be part of the reason why you're like, do I conform to what the public wants or what you feel like the naysayers or people that are being disapproving of you? Or do I do what I usually do and do what I want to do? So the next card in your reading, wow, you got the Tower. I think you got the Tower in either November or December readings too, Leo. I know 1 month, I don't know whether it was December or November or December, but 1 month, 5 signs got the Tower and you were one of them. So you may remember which one that was. It may have been December. Anyway, you got the Tower. This is a fight, an argument, an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship, an end of an old paradigm so a new paradigm can begin, an end of an old rulership so a new rulership can begin. It can also be an enlightening, awakening moment. There also could be a natural disaster. There could be a flood, a fire, an earthquake. This could be a revelation, an awakening that's happening in you. I feel like there's something that is really rattling your life or your family life or your living situation, like your home and family or your literal home or your home and family situation is getting rattled. I feel for some of you. And it's almost like trouble in paradise. There's people that are going to get blocked out from each other. So some people in your life are going to be cutting other people off and say, I'm not talking to them anymore. Or, standing their ground on a situation and being very inflexible and immovable. And then other people are going to be like, I'm not dealing with that anymore. It could be upsetment within the home, like disruptive situations going on with family members, with each other that live under this roof, and you would be one of them because this is your reading. Got to be careful of literal fires. I get the message that some of you need to be careful of stuff behind your home, like in a garage or in a backyard or in a shed or in a tool shed or a fuel shed or somewhere where you store gasoline or oil, gasoline, flammable liquids. You have to be careful because I feel like there could be a fire. Now, some of you could have a neighbor that lives behind you. That's house could catch on fire or something in their yard could catch on fire and you don't want it to spread into your yard. So also be very careful of fires. I don't feel like it's in your house. I feel like it's outside of your house in either, like I said, a shed, a garage, a tool shed, a fuel shed, somebody else's property. Could even be like, if your yard or property gets excessively dry and then a lightning strike hits the ground and starts a fire, like it could be due to dryness, dried leaves, dry grass. So it could even be on the yard. So before I go on to your next card here, Leo, I just want to say, if you want to hear from my spirit guides, what they have to say is coming up for you in the new year of 2024. I have 2 different readings you could get for your zodiac sign, your sun, your moon, or your rising sign. My New Year 10 card, New Year 2024 10 card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac are available on Vimeo. And my Psychic Crystal readings for the new year of 2024 are also available on Vimeo. If you get those tarot card readings, there's 10 cards in that reading. If you get all 3 of your signs, your sun, your moon, and your rising, that's 30 cards. Think of all the predictions and messages you would get if you do that. And the crystal readings, I started them last year, but based on request over the years, and they were extremely popular. So, and always get whatever zodiac sign resonates with you on YouTube. If you get confused and you want to just get one video, you don't want to get your sun, your moon, your rising, go by what usually resonates with you on YouTube when you're selecting on Vimeo. And remember, whenever you purchase any of my Vimeo videos, you help support this channel. I have many companies that contact me and want me to, do promotions of their products on my channel, and I don't. I support my own channel with my own work. So, and it's a lot cheaper than getting a private reading. You get these readings. If you find that YouTube readings resonate with you, the Vimeo readings are probably going to resonate with you as well. I'm doing the same thing, but just on specific topics. So I hope you'll decide to check them out. And thank you for supporting this channel. So the next card in your reading, Leo, you have the 7 of Cups, and this is scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered emotions. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. This could also indicate difficulty in making a decision. You may have a lot on your plate in January. It could also mean a dream come true. You may feel like January is a month that things that are going on in your life are making you go round in circles. And you may feel like, I want continuity and I want clarity, but things keep changing, or the people you're dealing with. You're dealing with a lot of other people's emotions and other people's reactions and emotions and feelings and ideas. And so as their emotions and all those things are changing in them, that therefore is changing your circumstances as well. You may be trying to find balance between work and home life, or work and play, which I go back to this card. This card can mean seeking balance. So it could be you're trying to find a good life-work balance. And you may be going through like a checklist of justifying everything you do. Well, I have to do this, and I have to take care of that, and then I have to do this, and I have to do that. So you could be justifying your scattered energy. You could be justifying your workaholic, if you're like working yourself to the bone, or not enjoying yourself, or, you know, spreading yourself too thin. You could benefit from taking a break. You could benefit from time off, a leave of absence, a vacation. And you may feel like, I understand now why there's people that are kind of like out to get me or sink me, because you may do and say and create things that other people aren't willing to do. So because you have the guts and the bravery and the fortitude to do the things that they're not willing to do, then they're going to be jealous of you or judgmental of you and make it like you're a problem. That could be happening in your work. That could be happening if you're self-employed and you're a business owner or a public figure. It could be happening even in any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. I do feel like this is going to be a good money-making year. I know this isn't a yearly reading, but my guides are telling me, especially the second half of 2024. This could be a challenging month and possible year for you to keep everything in alignment, hold everything together, you know, get some stability and continuity. Because again, what I said earlier in the card, you're dealing with other people's emotions and changing ideas and moods and circumstances as well as your own. So, and demands that are put on you, that it may be a challenging year to be like, have this steadiness or continuity. So the last card in your reading is a very good card. You have the Ace of Rods. This is new beginnings. It could be receiving an inheritance, the birth of a child. It could be moving. It could be a new job. It could be a whole new lifestyle you're choosing. Ace of Rods can mean new beginnings in many ways. Some of you will be starting your own company and business this year. If you already own one, you may be starting another one or a new aspect to a business you already own. Some of you could have family money coming your way. Now, it could be an inheritance, but you could be getting family money, like maybe you just have a relative that's like, you know, can't take it with you, and I'd like to help you out, or I want to give my money to people and I want to see them enjoy it. I don't want to be dead and everybody's enjoying my money. I'm going to give some of it away now. So somebody could be giving, it could be an inheritance, but I feel some of you receive money through family. Some of you could even receive a check in the mail that could be coming to you from the government, or from an insurance payout, a tax refund, or for some other reason. Like, I feel like it's official. Now, I already talked about family money. This is different kind of money. This is money that's coming from like a corporation or a government or a business. And January or in the year of 2024 could be a year where you want to put a lot of new things into practice. Maybe you're going to start doing yoga or lifting weights or walking or a diet. Maybe if you own your own business, you may start to put new products, new services incorporated into your new business or your business. But like incorporating new things into your life that are going to make you feel like you're accelerating in some way and that you're moving things along. You would only be implementing these things to create and experience improvements. And so I see you doing that. New beginnings in a lot of ways. And you could stumble across some kind of new method, technique, or technology or idea that you're like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to implement that and it's going to be great. So you could be watching a podcast or listening to something or reading something and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do this and I'm going to run with it. For many of you, I feel it will involve creating or working with something that then brings you in more money. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Leos to work with, use and wear in the month of January 2024, you got goldstone, which is a stone of ambition. It assists in attaining goals. Goldstone is a symbol of ingenuity, ambition, and drive, and also power. It reduces tension, revitalizes, and encourages a positive attitude. Goldstone is a grounding stone and secures the root chakra. Transformation, alchemy, and strength. And goldstone gives a sense of safety and stability. If you wear this stone or you carry it with you or meditate with it on your chakras, it's going to make you feel like you're buoyant and you're on top of the world. It's going to be a really good stone for you to figure things out, especially any complex problems. It's going to boost your metabolism. It's going to boost your vitality and your energy. It's going to affect your aura and make you look like you are the picture of health. And it may actually help your health. Because I feel like it has a lot to do with your circulatory system. How the blood is flowing through your veins and pumping through your heart and your whole, everything running and smoothly in your body. And this increase in your, and amping up your circulatory system, it's going to make you look better too. You're going to look like the picture of health. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And don't forget, I'm also on Rumble at the Lucky Mermaid LLC. It's all one word. That's my channel on Rumble. And you never know what's going to happen over here. So, you know, on YouTube, anything could happen. So you might want to follow me on Rumble. So if you would like to get any of this special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for those topics for each sign of the zodiac. You can access the most recently recorded video series down below in the description box, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and there you can scroll through those pages and see all the video series I've recorded. You just click on whatever zodiac sign you want, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. If you want to see what's happening for you in 2024, I have 2 video series for you. My most recently recorded one is my psychic crystal readings for the new year of 2024 for each sign of the zodiac. I looked into every area of life I could think of to look at, and I did these last year. They were very popular, so I did them again this year. So you might want to check those out. And don't forget my New Year 2024 10 cards psychic tarot, my 10 card Celtic Cross psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac are also available. If you got your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, you would have 30 cards of predictions and messages. If you want to get just one sign, go by what resonates for you usually here on YouTube, or get your sun and your rising sign is what I really recommend. But do whatever you can to get those messages and predictions for this new year. Also, my 2 video series I did for the 2 eclipses that happened in October. You're still being affected by those eclipses, and if you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to. Eclipse effects usually last for 6 months, but when I recorded those videos, those predictions were going out 9 months and even up to a year. So they were very powerful eclipses. The first one was on, actually it's the second one, but it happened the most recent, is the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. And also my new moon solar eclipse in Libra, October 14th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. I use the same format in both. Many people comment on those and find that they are very accurate for them, so you might want to check those out. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings. That's 1 year of predictions in 7 cards for each sign of the zodiac. I recorded them in August of 2023, and they go out until the end of August of 2024. Also, my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings for 12 to 18 months are available. I recorded them in April of 2023. Those predictions go out all the way until October of 2024. So that's a lot of predictions and messages still to come for your career and finances. And I do not think I'm going to do them anymore, or I am changing the format at the very least. So if you like the old format, you might want to get those to see what's coming up in your career and finance. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, channeled through me, that you're not going to see here in a video format, you can follow me on my Facebook pages, at my Facebook page at the Lucky Mermaid LLC, and on my Instagram page at the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. And I'm also highly active on X, formerly known as Twitter, and you can follow my tweets, I guess. Do you still call them tweets? Over there from my spirit guides messages at the Lucky Mermaid is my handle over there. And if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the readings I do here on YouTube or on Rumble, there is a donation link down below under all the videos series I have linked below. And that link for donations is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much for all your donations. It's very kind. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. It does help a lot. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful month of January 2024. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.